I audited over 300 sales calls from 27 different companies, and I realized that they all had the exact same mistake without exception that was completely killing their profits. My name is Sami Meibar, and over the past 4 years, I've helped generate over $40 million in revenue collectively for the companies that I helped build their sales teams for. And the number one mistake that I found on every single one of their calls, par none, was the fact that their sales team had no idea how to transition. Now, if you don't know what a transition is, it's when the sales rep goes from, hey, here's me asking questions about you, to, hey, here's a solution. And typically, this can sound very, very strange if done incorrectly. There was even one call that I heard where the sales rep was speaking to the guy and the person on the other end of the line was saying, hey, I've actually had a terrible time throughout this experience. I've been struggling for so long. In fact, if I don't wake up tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. And upon hearing that, the sales rep, instead of saying, hey, let me relate to this person for a little bit and have a true conversation, he just said, cool. So here's how we can help. What? How do you hear someone opening up to you that deeply without even responding in a way where you can transition at least a little bit smoother than that? A good transition in sales is composed of three things: a recap, a mic drop moment, and a statement of certainty. Let's start with the first one. A recap is pretty much restating the things that they said. And if you're good in sales, you should be taking notes along the way to understand their goals, to understand their pains, to understand why things haven't worked so far and why now. And so you're basically restating it in their words, saying, hey, here's the stuff that you said to me. Is that accurate? And the other person on the end of the line always goes, yes, that's exactly what's going on. How did you even know? Well, because you just told me, which is a fantastic way of showing, hey, I've been paying attention along the way, and here's me summarizing the problems that you have and the solutions that you're looking for. Now, the recap doesn't need to be a 30-minute recap. It needs to be under 2 minutes where you can actively say, hey, I've been paying attention, and here's what I've come up with. Next, you need to have what I like to call the mic drop moment, an impressive statement that you can say for them to be like, whoa, this is mind-blowing. Now, it's not always going to be mind-blowing, but if you've done this correctly, it should be a statement that goes something like this. Hey, can I be honest for a second? It's not your traffic. Something that is a statement that's shocking to them that they're like, well, I'm pretty sure it is. And you say, it's not your traffic, it's your offer. And at that point, if you state this correctly, they're going to be like, wow, you're right. The reason why you're having these problems, sir, is because your offer isn't built correctly. Or in this case, when someone says, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. Hey, can I be honest for a second? It's not your diet. It's your workouts. Something that shocks them so they go, wow, let me listen further. Now, the mic drop moment doesn't always have to be that dramatic, but it could be, hey, can I be honest for a second? It's not this, it's that. If you're able to implement that into your script, it'll be very, very game changer so they can see, hey, this is something different that I haven't heard before. I'm all ears. Next comes the statement of certainty before you go into your pitch. The statement of certainty needs to be, hey, look, based on everything you've said, I definitely know we can help you out. Happy to walk you through what that looks like if it's something that you're open to. This does two things. Number one, it shows certainty in what you do. You say, hey, I absolutely know that we can help you out. This isn't a, hey, I think I might have a solution for you. Instead, this is, I absolutely know that what we have can completely change the game for you. Happy to walk you through what that looks like if it's something that you're open to. I got the idea of that last part from Permission Marketing by Seth Godin. Now, the idea is, I like to call it permission sales, is saying, hey, I have a solution for you. Happy to walk you through what that looks like if it's something that you're open to. Guess what they're going to say every single time? Yes, please, absolutely. Now, if done correctly, they will be just as enthusiastic to learn more because you've done all three parts correctly. I have to say this, you can't get that same level of enthusiasm if you don't have those three parts: the recap, the mic drop moment, and the statement of certainty. Now, if your sales team does this correctly, they're going to have buyers who are actively sitting, listening to the solution to be pitched. Because when done wrong, and all the calls that I audited were like this, the people immediately had a different look on their face. They were slumped down, they were like, okay, they responded with K to the end of everything, and they weren't bought in. So if you want your sales team to perform correctly, then have them implement these three parts of the transition immediately. Now, if you're watching this and you manage a sales team, or you're the owner of a business and you have a sales team yourself, then I want to go ahead and give you a gift. I've written this awesome book called Building a Pro Sales Team. From all my experiences, I've boiled it down to 11 needle movers that completely change the game for companies. This is what I like to call takes companies from good money past that ceiling going to the great money level. The book is free. I've already paid for printing. All I ask you to do is to cover shipping and handling, and I'll send you out a copy today. So click the link below and grab yourself a copy of Building a Pro Sales Team.